We're here at the StableView Tech 17 conference, and I'm with Tal Hayek, the CEO of AcuityAds. Tal, thanks for being with us today.
Oh, my pleasure.
For the benefit of our viewers, again, Tal, can you give us a brief background into AcuityAds?
Yeah, so AcuityAds started in 2009. The first 2 years of our lives, we built technology in the ad tech space. What we do is we have a platform that connects to millions of publishers and allow advertisers from one single space or screen to place ads on those advertisers' website. And I can give you a little example of how it works. So if, from a consumer standpoint, if you go to a website, let's say CNN.com, you see the content of the page loads, and then you see the ad loads. What happens, it looks like it's all loading at the same time, but it's not. What's actually happening, the content of the page loads first, and then CNN sends a bid request to an ad exchange, asking for two things, creative, so an ad to show, and a price. It goes into our system. We have an algorithm that figures out what's the best ad to show based on the information we have about the consumer, and selects the right ad and comes back to the exchange with the bidder. For the highest bidder, we get to show you the ad. And the whole process takes 50 milliseconds. So for you as a consumer, it looks like everything happens at the same time.
And I mean, who are some of your competitors in this space? What's your niche there?
So there's hundreds of competitors literally in the programmatic marketing space. A much smaller group that are doing self-serve and own their own technology and algorithm that we compete there. Most of them are US-based companies that we compete with, and we are operating in the US, in Canada, and in Europe as well.
Talk to us a little bit about how AI plays a role in the advertising space.
So artificial intelligence plays a huge role with Acuity. In fact, one of our founders is Dr. Nathan McCoos with a PhD in machine learning. And because there's so we get 60 billion bid requests into our system on a daily basis, it has to be a very good algorithm that makes the decisions in real time in that 50 milliseconds in order to deliver a positive ROI experience for the advertiser. So the algorithm is something that we pay the most amount of attention at Acuity.
What are some of the growth opportunities for the company over the next 6 to 12 months?
So we're growing geographically. So we expanded to the U.S. a couple of years ago, then into Europe. So that's obviously big growth opportunities there. Our self-serve offering is growing on a regular basis. So every quarter we add over 20 new customers into the system. And we keep investing in the product itself. And acquisitions. We've done 2 acquisitions in the last, let's call it year. Just about a year now, and our acquisition strategy is going strong, and we expect to acquire more.
Fantastic. And what about the market potential? What do you see in this space here?
So the size of the advertising market in general is over $500 billion globally. Inside of that, digital is about 80 billion, and inside of that, programmatic is about 50. So the growth, and it's growing at a rate of over 40% a year, programmatic itself. The huge opportunity is what happens in TV. In the next few years, we believe TV is going to turn programmatic. The way that you advertise on TV is going to be programmatic. So the idea is when you're watching a football game, and when your neighbor watches a football game, you're not going to see the same ads like you are today. So less waste, better results for the advertisers. Makes a lot more sense, and we see that coming into the programmatic ecosystem.
That's interesting. Tal, where can our viewers go to find out more about AcuityAds?
AcuityAds.com.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you.
For SmallCapPower, I'm Angela Harmantis.